Normally today is my presidential series day. However, I'm not able to put the focus into making that video today because my dad's truck was stolen and that's all I can really focus on, so I'm just gonna do a video about that instead. His truck was stolen out of his driveway in Pine City early Tuesday morning, and I quickly started posting it all over Facebook. Didn't take us long to figure out that it had been used in a broad daylight robbery in a Sani, and the neighbors of the house that got robbed caught it here on camera fleeing the scene while they called the cops. What would ever compel somebody to steal a truck the size of a school bus with a gigantic bright yellow plow on the front of it to go commit daylight robbery is beyond me. But if I had to guess, I'd say the answer is meth. Lots and lots of meth. So naturally, it came as a huge shock to them that their inconspicuous 25-foot long 6-ton getaway vehicle with a school bus yellow V-plow on the front of it was noticed by police. And while our match made in heroin was cosplaying as Bonnie and Clyde, they got the truck up to 128 miles an hour before the cops backed off. Unfortunately, they must have been smoking crack in the boys' room on the day that their physics teacher would have explained the consequences of pushing a 12,000-pound brick through the atmosphere with a fucking plow blocking the radiator. So their joyride was brought to an end when the motor went all 3 Mile Island and had a meltdown, quite literally. So once the crankshaft busted through the oil pan like the Kool-Aid Man, Brian Thomas McCarthy and Crystal Meth Coolenkamp took off on foot. And pay close attention to Crystal when she turns towards the camera. That's a dog. She has been carrying her fucking Yorkie with her through this entire thing. Seriously, who does that? I genuinely hope she gets charged with animal abuse. It didn't take long for the cops to catch them. They split up and he got caught, I think, on the side of the road, and she was caught a short while later, apparently hiding in an old folks' home. Unfortunately, it took the Lino Lakes Fire Department a little longer to get the truck under control, which had now gone full Chernobyl. It didn't take long, though, for Fox 9 to pick up the story, and from that news article, we learned that apparently a local elementary school got locked down as a result of the chase. And, of course, the insurance company's already being the douchebags you'd expect. Trying to tell Dad that the value of his 2012 Crew Cab Long Box Duramax is $11,000. If they can find that truck for 11 grand, they need to point me in that direction, because I will buy every one of them. 11 grand would barely cover the cost of the plow, not including the $20,000 truck it's bolted onto. Why is it that when it's time for insurance companies to do what you pay them for, the value of your stuff is always up for negotiation? It's not like when we pay our premiums, we can go, I feel like the value of your coverage is only worth $30 this month. But they can jerk us around telling us that our stuff's only worth half a book value when it comes time to pay for it. And what about the value of the sentimental stuff lost, like my grandfather's pool stick that was in the back seat? The cost of the stress arguing with the insurance company for weeks or months while you try to get the money to replace the thing you used to make a living. The insurance companies are about as criminal as the people who stole the damn truck. And as for them, I think she's been arrested 17 times in the past year, and he's got a rap sheet 2 decades long. And now I know he's facing over a dozen felonies from this, so hopefully they won't have the ability to do this to anyone again anytime soon. But that's little consolation for the headache, heartache, and financial stress they put on my family and the family of the house they robbed. But I am happy that no one was injured, and at least we can say that Dad's truck literally went out in a blaze of glory.